Nice. 20 players today. Nice.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, who do we have here that's like notable? You know, we have. I mean, you just saw ZekeReds. We have us, BlitzLuigy, Big T, Ling.
Yeah, you know.
You know, just total strangers. Never been here before, and
And Zoo.
Oh, and Zoo.
Now we're here in game 1. Zeke versus Delay. Little Mac versus Link.
Wow, that sounds like a very, very fun matchup. I'm sure they're having a blast.
Little Mac Ling. Little Mac Link just sounds like a tongue twister in itself. So definitely, you can tell that Delay's probably gonna abuse the range game. I'm surprised he's not using a lot more boomerangs just to try to keep Zeke at bay, because definitely Little Mac would definitely, as a character, he just literally just gets in front of you and oh my god.
Well,
but,
yeah, you have to think about it, because all of Link's options on the ground are quite committal and slow on startup, so Little Mac takes advantage of that very easily. And oh my goodness.
Delay tried to go for a forward air, but definitely you don't want to challenge, especially a charging Little Mac, because you will get smacked.
Yeah, right. You saw a down smash and you thought, I'm gonna go and deal with
it.
Oh
my god! We're barely a minute in. 2 stocks already just been already passed.
Kicking it off with a bang. You know, sometimes you just want to pop off immediately. You know, don't save your surprises for later.
Also, for those who don't know, Zeke is also number 7th on the CTPR. So you definitely you gotta know what you're up against, because again, like you think, oh, it's just Little Mac, just like, oh, outrange or outbox him, like whatever. But like that's easier said than done, because again,
yeah, exactly. This character has more. This character is scarier than you think. You know, in the hands of someone who really knows what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Oh my god!
I'm surprised Delay's not abusing more Nair in this instance. Oh my! And I'm loving. Okay, I'm loving what Zeke's doing. He's definitely like a boxer. He can just predict your path and stuff.
Exactly. I think Delay is just nervous that the Nair is not gonna work, because Little Mac has so much super armor on his smash attacks, especially then. So he could obviously just up smash it and win the interaction.
Yeah, so definitely in this case, like if you can't be going forward, especially on Zeke's character, because he will just out offensive you at this point. I think I'm surprised Delay's not playing a little more passive, or at least a little more safe.
Yeah, he's really holding in a little more. I mean, obviously he's a pretty big deficit, but sometimes you gotta think there's still 5 minutes on the clock. You can really milk this out and just take your time, one step at a time. And get some chip damage, and then finally get the kill, you know, or at least just like gimp them on the way back.
Yeah, you have to tell by Delay. Definitely playing a lot more. Oh my, that would have killed. Playing a lot more safer now, and trying to get each percent. But able to take out the KO punch. I'm liking what he's doing, and now he's abusing his out of shield options. And went a little too low. And,
oh my god! Called out the jump from the ledge. Honestly,
there.
That's the second time he did that this whole game so far. So we can tell he's really good at calling out all your panic options when you're in disadvantage. So you really gotta take your time. I noticed that Delay is trying to get from the ledge a little too quickly. He's getting very antsy, and that could be taken advantage of very, very well. And what's happening? Oh Lord.
Anyway, game 3. Game 2.
Yes, game 3. You heard that here. We skipped a whole game.
Game 35. Sorry, you're right.
Game 35. Shut up.
So you could tell that Delay was definitely just adapting, and definitely playing a lot more slower, because there it is. Zeke again pushing the offensive right now.
Because Little Mac can do that. So I think Delay is really gonna have to honestly play around with like a rock paper scissors in a way. It puts Link in an awkward position because his grounded options are slow. So he needs to rely on shield, spot dodge, and just overall winning an interaction, which, mind you, half this toolkit has super armor. So you're really, playing with fire here.
Good to tell that from last match, he's definitely holding forward. Now he's having just thinking like, oh wait, I have a sword, so I'm just gonna outrage you. Duh.
I've noticed this with Delay. He likes to choose Hollow Bastion as his counter pick. It seems to be like a comfort stage for him because he's really good on it. He knows all the setups. But he's doing a really good job. He's showing a lot more patience. He's honestly going very, very slowly. He's not...
Nice. I like that. The drop down to Nair, that up became... It was just fast enough for him to just do that. That was really good. Able to clear the first stock.
Yeah, seriously. How do you even call that out?
I got hit in real life, I'm not going to lie.
Right? He opened his, psychic third eye.
I thought it was...
What the...
Ooh, I like
that. What was that?
Little Mac's that fast. He literally just scoop you up. That was a really amazing
My God. I never thought I'd see down tilt uppy.
I'm really liking what Zeke's been doing. Just able to just able to just come through and then get out, especially instance. But you can tell that delay is finally more utilizing that nair. Link's nair, people need to know that Link's nair is broken. Like just Link's nair is broken. And now also he's also utilizing up B as well.
Yeah, Delay is really thinking of his out of shield options, especially.
Oh,
that he's gonna eat all that damage.
And
Oh
that,
my god!
Like our boxer, he just adapted and just read your soul. Really good.
Honestly, so, it's a very horrifying feeling, but Zeke doesn't miss those. Clearly, he hasn't missed a single one this whole set.
I'm real like the second Little Mac's advantage state is really good. The second he knocks you down, he's like, okay, now I know where you're gonna go. It's really crazy what Little Mac can do and just able to just force advantage like this way.
Exactly. He knows how to force scenarios, which is what you need against Link. Because when you give Link too much room, oh my feelings.
Doc Lewis once said, "The punch is more mightier than the sword." No, he really said that.
I'm just happy it wasn't me.
It's just the way you looked at me when you said it. It's like, nope.
That was nice.
Oh my god.
That was like his launch trailer thing. It's like the punch is more mighty. It was on Link too.
Horrible. Good stuff to Zeke though. Honestly, coming out with a bang. We couldn't kick it off any better here. All right, so who's next? Oh wait, is that me?
Oh yeah, we got Big T up.
All right.
Big T versus Giga.
Wish me luck, y'all. Who's Giga?
The giant.
Oh yeah.
I love that character.
Yeah, the giant person standing in the back. Yes, that is me. That is for me.
Hi, chat. I will talk to you in a second. I gotta go. I gotta get them ready, but I will be right here.
All right, I'm here. I'm BlitzLuigy, and I don't know, still here.
I'm here. I'm off in the distance. Even though I'm like 2 feet away from it.
Me and Ajax will be commenting for this spot. Can't wait. I'm very happy for this Vortex. It's good to be back. I've been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's a couple people who have to take a bit of a breather, but it's all good. Hold on a second. I'm doing the live tweet too with the vidget. We are live with Vortex Legends.
Oh, that guy. That's Giga. Dude, that guy's super tall.
The name matches. Giga is huge. Look, he's already out of camera frame.
He's
I
bro.
told him I would have to raise
Giga's
the camera.
super freaking huge.
I literally have to go raise the camera for him because when he sits, look at it. It's gonna cut off like half of his head.
Bro, I bet he's like, bro, like if you came up to him like, and I'm like, dude, do you even lift? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plates. Yeah, I moved the Earth's crust because I am a titan.
That's just my morning routine, you know.
That's what I do. Get up, plate.
Nice to see. I have not seen Giga here, so it's nice to see some new faces on here.
Yes, came with soap.
And oh, yes, soap. Giga came with soap. Another Smash player. Here a decent amount. But yeah, I do not know who Giga plays, but it's nice to. But yeah, new players, new faces here. Nice to see. Big T definitely a little more experienced, and well, out of all the people, probably a lot more experienced in the community here. Little Mac's recovery isn't that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Just like just edge guard forehead, and people just like, oh, and then no one just tries to edge guard. I'm like, what are you, dumb? But yeah.
What was I doing? That's Giga.
Big T.
Actually, it's all caps. Giga and Big T.
All right. Everyone's favorite, Green S2.
Hey, it's green because that's where you make your money.
Now we're gonna most likely Yoshi, and we're gonna see Wii Fit Trainer. Okay. Very awkward. I mean, Michael or Big T says slightly awkward character to be facing off, especially with the character.
I made it. Oh my god. Giga plays Yoshi because he's a dinosaur. This makes so much sense. Here we go. Game number 1 here. Giga, brand new to us, but not brand new to the scene, came here with Soap. And someone we haven't gotten to see before, but Big T of late has just been on an absolute tear. Consistently only really getting like top 4 or higher. That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I remember hearing second place at Vortex 36. Doing a really good job. Almost able to clear it, but doing a very good job with the character because nearly no one.
Very unfamiliar character, yeah. It's not something you're used to seeing. However, something Yoshi can do is pressure. If you have the ability to pressure Wii Fit at the ledge, you're already in a good spot. B, if you can actively avoid being shield poked or do things that are on shield hop, then you're going to be in a much better spot.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, you will be exiting me soon to go and get into the match over there. I am so sorry that you have to be here in bracket, but it's okay. I understand. I just want people with me. But currently, though, Giga actually was started off pretty solidly. The biggest thing that you were saying before is just how do you deal with the Wii Fit matchup? Because there's so few that you see.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm also seeing a lot. Big T is definitely catching on to Giga's landing options. The second they want to land, he's like, nope. And like the up tilt. Just forward air and just like definitely you can tell that Big T is playing super grounded when they want to be.
Yeah, the biggest thing with beating Yoshi is it's actually 2 things really. Forcing Yoshi to be scared to short hop because Yoshi could just short hop or full hop pretty much for free without being checked most of the time. And B, make them afraid off ledge because usually they're pretty good off ledge, whether it be egg toss or double jump. If you can condition them out of that, you're gonna be good, and that's what Wii Fit does really well.
He's also doing trying to catch. Just like the second he thinks he's gonna Giga's gonna jump, he's gonna just throw just an instant area every single time. Doing a really good job, just trying to like hunt down Giga's aerial drift, where Big T just instead of playing harder, he's playing smarter.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, Giga up until that point pretty much was almost always swinging out a shield, and like when you hit Giga, there was an option that would follow immediately after. There was no patience. But now it feels like Giga is slowing it down a little bit more. You saw him kind of reserving himself in shield first. Right there, he tried to get Big T to go up, but it looks more like he's going for a read rather than a reaction. If you just wait for that get-up attack on shield, that's a free punish.
And now Big T definitely showing supremacy in this first match and doing it really good. He's definitely really making Giga work for this kill, and it's really difficult on Giga's point. I think I'm not seeing too many out of shield nairs just like that, or maybe a forward air or something like that. And well, all right. Nair?
Oh, no. Okay, got away with the double jump. That was very close to being a jump sniped away with that side B.
I thought I was going to go 3 for 3. I'm not going to lie. Okay, that up air came in clutch. That was really good. Of course, Wii Fit trying to be like one of the more skinnier characters and hardest characters to try and catch in general. Especially when, okay, that was really nice.
Yeah, very weird to track Wii Fit sometimes, but the conditioning from Wii Fit is really good, but there's that recovery that's pretty easy again from Yoshi with that egg toss. You don't have to worry so much about header, but now you have to worry about header as you go low. Sun Salutation come through. Big T usually uses header to force an option out of you, cover neutral get up to make you hold shield and then punish you, but I think Big T understands that's Yoshi who's probably going to swing immediately, so he's just controlling center instead. I just died.
All right, that F2. I hope he comes back to this and like screenshots that.
The look on T's face is just like, what? Now, for some of y'all who maybe don't understand, I raised the camera up. I had to raise the camera upwards to get Giga into frame because Giga is like 7'2", and it's actually more like 6'7" maybe, but it's still he is a big guy. All right, probably like 6'5". If I'm actually gonna be realistic, I think it's at least 6'5".
Yeah.
That the tall individual.
Yeah. Probably our tallest individual. Like.
I think the only person maybe who could have contested that is what's his name? Well, no, Fluff hasn't been here yet, but I'm talking about people who've been in here. The one who played Sora. Who came from like New York, who plays Ike now, who's like does a lot of clips and all that.
Lux?
No,
not Lux.
No. Opana. Yeah. Apparently, I didn't know when he first came. Apparently, Opana has the record for being the world's largest baby on birth. Just a random fact. Yeah. He's cannot like world record the largest born baby ever.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of threw me off. Random facts. Here you go. Now you know. Really also, one thing you also don't know yet because I didn't update the score is Big T is up 1-0 currently on Giga. And I think Giga had a good start, but kind of started falling into that habit again, like we said before, with the whole swing too much immediately out of disadvantage or immediately out of shield. And Yoshi's want to do that. One thing I'd like to see Giga do as a counteractive is use more command grab this game because Big T's kind of sitting in shield without really worrying about it.
Yeah, it's really, definitely. You can also tell that he wants to do it. I think he wants to do it. I think Giga wants to do it, but like Big T is just like either away or just like down the ledge just like that. And he's definitely like, what do you do at this point? You got to be careful because like that shield's gonna break. But I like what he's doing. He's definitely slowing. He's having slowing just a little bit. And
yeah,
that down air is really
it's looking better. And I like the fact that it seems like he's more reacting and waiting for the option from ledge this time. Yeah. That time he made a mistake, but even so, it was looking good. But Big T gets the reversal with the spike.
That down air is actually a lot bigger than you think it is in the hitbox.
It's just a very solid dare that'll trip you up. Like I've seen it hit the opposite direction sometimes because you get hit on the back foot. Wii Fit in general just has like really weird hitboxes to get used to sometimes.
And you could also see like Big T's also like holding down because it's really hard for Yoshi to like. Yoshi wants to probably either a bigger character or at least a lot more tall character. So the fact that Wii Fit Trainer just holds down like that and having one of the better crouches in the game, and just being able to react. So Big T's really reacting.
It's a two-parter here too because not only does crouch canceling reduce your knockback as Big T tries to swing his way out of disadvantage but gets caught by the up air. Low profiling, Yoshi's so good at that percent too because Yoshi's pretty much only looking for back air there. But it doesn't matter. Giga is now down a full stock. And Big T is getting the grabs.
Oh, please.
Yeah, smartly. Don't be on that platform when Big T goes for that down throw.
Big T's gonna grab you. He's gonna side B and up smash, and it's a wrap.
Or even if you don't get up smash, you take the follow up nair and up air. It's like 80% from 0. It's so much damage.
Nah, Wii Fit Trainer is. I will never forget Wii Fit Trainer. What was it? Literally almost breaking Wi-Fi. A certain character. Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Good times. Good times.
They do some absurd damage for sure. And currently, though, Giga is sitting at 122. If you could catch, I mean, with the Wii Fit match, you're always likely to potentially find a spike because of how often they're here. So it could happen. I think if Big T loses his stock, though, for any reason, he's probably just going to stay in center.
Definitely.
You wanted that spike bad.
Giga's taking way too much damage, and just like, okay.
Yeah, I kind of got covered a ton at ledge. Like, I couldn't really do too much to find his way back down to the ground. But, oops. I forgot.
I should have just stayed there. I'm like, oh.
No. When we were moving it around, I forgot to update my name into here. So it's just BlitzLuigy mirrored. There's a double team going on. People don't realize it, but you're moving so fast between both seats that they can only really see you in one seat. But you're actually you're just constantly transmuting between both.
Right.
Granted,
I
did that. Yeah, I did all that, but you actually have to go play a match.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Let's go ahead and get this. I'm gonna throw this to ads for a second, and I will be right back.
All right, that was a really nice game. Hi again, I'm BlitzLuigy here. Now me and Big T are gonna be commentating for this set.
Yes, hello again. Hope you all been doing well. That was a very exciting set, and I'm going to pretend I saw it. Wow, oh my goodness, the adaptation and neutral was phenomenal. I mean, you can't get better than this.
Of course. So there's actually you probably already know that there's a kill confirmed with Wolf and Peach.
Yes,
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know this, and I have first-hand experience of dealing with it.
And I'm really hoping that we see it at least once, at least on Ling. But of course, Ling already knows this. It's like
Yeah, it might be satisfying. It's not happening to me, so I think I can, I'm doing okay with that.
So what Ling's definitely doing really good. It's just especially in neutral, because like whatever Peach is able to just get control, it's just hard to like get through what Peach has, especially with their frame data. Zoo's definitely gonna try and just try to abuse Wolf's not frame data, but especially his moves.
Yes. I feel like Ling is doing a really good job of just stuffing out too. He knows when to go for a trade, whether it works or it trades itself. Because, I mean, Peach's hitboxes are just built for that.
Nice.
So she's taking full advantage of the airspace, obviously. But, I mean, every aerial is just hitting. And Zoo's just not prepared. I've seen Nair hit at least like 40 times alone in this set.
I think at this point, it's like it's almost as like what Ling's doing is towards Zoo, it's just more of the try of the catch-up game. Because like the second he wants to catch, especially Ling is just able to just like go away and then come right back in harder. Like especially from like a kind of a hit-and-run strategy, especially. And yeah, you can tell that. But right now, Zoo is definitely playing a lot more aggressive and not more tactical, able to get
the less trapping is obviously really well. I mean, Wolf is one of the best with less trapping in the game, so you might as well take full advantage of those moves and those acrylic nails that just reach so far.
You gonna do it again? F-tilt.
Oh.
Oh. Just like that. And those,
wow.
That's a lot of value coming from Ling's case, especially 51% for just one move.
Wow. Ling is I noticed this thing he's doing where he just runs underneath Zoo every single time because Wolf is jumping so much, so you can just do that. And it's such an underrated thing to do when you're in disadvantage, and it works so well.
And Zoo,
but is Zoo going to take that last stock and doing really well with that?
Oh my god, just held it.
Yeah, sure. Everybody does that every now and then.
Ling has no fear. His character with Peach, no fear.
Right? That was disrespectful.
You really think Peach really needs help from the Mushroom Kingdom, getting kicked in with Bowser? Nah, she's suppressing that energy, bro. Trust.
Why is Toad even here? He serves like no purpose.
Oh, just a backup mag. Oh, that was nice. It's still alive.
It didn't kill? God, I wish that was me.
No. Flip. Anyway, I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Okay, definitely a back throw is definitely gonna Oh, that up tilt.
Uh-oh. Ling tried to throw it back for Valentine's Day.
Okay,
Didn't exactly work out like that.
Try to be professional. I don't know how professional you can be. 125%. Oh, still alive.
Oh, wow.
As good players, save your jump. And that back area.
And throwing it back once again. It worked. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
That's what we're all doing today on Valentine's Day. We're all playing together. That's not what I said. I was going to say, like, this is what we're doing. We're all group playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate today. That's what I meant. Please don't shoot me. Maybe like 30 to 40 years, but...
Someone put that in a quote book somewhere, please. Oh, he's switching to Sora. All right, let's see some Disney power and magic come through. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, so now we're going over Sora. Now let's see if the power of friendship.
Right? I want to see some of that Encanto magic come through for this set.
Super hot fire.
All right, anyways.
So Sora does a really good job on Peach, or just floaters in general.
I think Sora honestly wins this matchup. I could be wrong. Don't come for me, anybody. But it certainly feels difficult for Peach to get in this matchup. But Ling's doing a really good job with the micro spacing, at least. and just honestly playing, you know, the kind of the very basics.
Oh,
Oh my
no
god.
way.
he's
Oh,
got
still
it.
alive. Of course, able to just retreat the ledge.
Yep, we love that.
Able to have frame advantage. And just Ling just getting these grabs. He's knowing everything.
He's calling out Zoo for the
He's going for the
millions of neutral
get up,
depth
he's gonna
been
get up.
doing. Oh, there. Yep.
Nice. Not
Oh,
even get the
wow.
strong hit.
Yeah, see, and Ling doesn't overextend on anything because he knows that Sora's toolkit excels at people.
I'm surprised I didn't like get right behind him. Nice. Nice. Gotta be very careful.
Wow.
Another grab. Nope. Yeah, you know. Well, obviously we just saw it.
Oh,
definitely
wow,
up
there we go.
Okay. Oh, F4
Oh
throw.
my goodness. Okay, fourth though. You know, we're feeling different.
I mean, definitely on the. I thought fourth up throw would be stronger. Do you think? Or?
Oh god, no, I wish. Up throw is like an embarrassment with this character.
I'm trying to catch the landings right now.
Zoo's doing a really good job. He's not letting Ling touch the stage, and Ling just obviously wants the center stage. But with Sora, you can do a really good job and just hold that forever.
You gotta
I mean, look at this.
Really tell, especially in this matchup, that Ling is actually really holding that shield. Like really holding that shield.
I just want to note that I saw Zoo do 5 up airs, and it still worked.
I mean, you know,
That is wild to me.
this chip damage is coming in clutch.
It really is, and all the chip damage is worth it.
I wonder what frame up he is. Like frame 6, frame 7?
I don't know.
Potentially.
I wish I knew. It feels like frame 0 when I get hit by it.
He's definitely like a lot more slow in the pace. Doing a really good job.
This is a matchup. The thing is, like, Peach needs to play super patient because the moment she tries to go in and messes up, see, look at that.
Yeah.
Now Zoo has advantage state for 5 million years because Sora is just built like that.
Oh, nice one. I love that conversion. Really doing a really good job. He's trapping Ling, especially with using all these spells. All right. That was, I don't know what Ling was doing, but it worked out pretty well.
All right. Oh,
Both players, they can't even grab each other at this point.
yeah, seriously. There's too much going on. Oh!
Nice. In that
Really good
KOs.
counter, yup. And that's the problem with this matchup.
Ling will
But-
sometimes just like literally just throw that out, especially like there. I mean, he will just literally just throw it out, and it won't even hit you, but he'll just like make it a scary option, just make you stay on ledge. Zoo just capitalizing like I'm not scared of you, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, Zoo has no fear, honestly. He doesn't care who you are.
Literally.
Oh, wow. That was a really good forward. Not going to get the stock, though.
Sora lightweight, not really.
Oh, when the
Wait.
dot eyes.
Oh, that was Dot Eyes.
Oh, my
I didn't even
God.
see it. Ling's so sneaky.
The RNG is here. Forward air there.
Oh, wow, that was literally one conversion.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That down air definitely, I would not agree with that. Still on disadvantage right now. Ling's doing a really good job just pushing it through. Surprisingly,
Oh
from
my
forward air.
God.
Oh, no, of course it's Sora. He doesn't die.
Yeah, no. Sora doesn't really, you know, there's no way he's never going to make it back to the stage. It's kind of impossible.
Thunder.
Oh, my goodness. That Blizega is so good.
Oh,
He went for the Animal Kingdom
he
combo.
He did that twice. Still alive. So definitely just really want to get this game over with. Oh, gets grabbed. Still alive, of course. Just trying to literally just push through. Ling does not want to get hit by one lightning.
Right, and I'm wondering, like, say we go to a game 4 or game 5. Do we think Ling's gonna bring out
Oh
Diddy Kong like we did it with 5?
Nah, he's
Listen, I don't know. It's Ling. He has a mind.
Oh my God.
Oh wow! Really good.
Zoo
kind of
called it. Zoo literally did call it.
He said
but,
you're gonna fade back right here because you just want to be safe from the ledge, but I'm not actually already there.
He had like just a little bit of frames just to be able to get that out before he gets stuffed up by the down smash. Really good games by both players. I think Sora he could probably bring it back with Sora 110%.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I mean, it's very doable. It's not no bad matchup by any means.
And now we play.
Well, so someone cue like the sad violin music.
Oh, don't even.
Because we have to play.
We played like 4,000 games. No, probably like
going game
900.
watch. Yeah.
I was sick
Yeah.
the last 2 weeks, so
Anyways.
good luck. Oh, we should probably like do it over there, but we're just
You know,
doing it right here.
Yeah. You know, we'll see how this goes. All right.
battle. Kazuya. We've been trainer. Captain Falcon. Ling. We've been trainer. Mega Man. Three, two, one, go!
Legends.
Start battle. Mega Man. Region Trainer. Three, two, one, go! battle, Mega Man. We betray you. 3, 2, 1, go! Mega Man. Mega Man. 3, 2, 1, go! Mega Man. Little Mac. Three, two, one, go!
Hello, hello. It is I, Big T, on comms right now. I think the Ghost of Ajax is about to join us, if I'm not mistaken. But we're still waiting on them at the moment because, you know, sometimes, you know, they got to go greet Casper and whatnot. So, what do we have here? 1-1 BlitzLuigy ZekeReds. This is very interesting. The first game I was actually watching, and I saw how Zeke kind of just bodied in that game. He called out Luigi for a lot of habits holding in, which is kind of what you need to do with Mega Man. But Luigi is showing a lot more patience now. He's playing slower. He's kind of slowed down. So it's really benefiting him. And right now he has a bit of a lead. Zeke is still kind of getting the same call-outs with his smash attack, especially because he has a lot of super armor. And I saw that one interaction where BlitzLuigy was landing with a leaf shield and up smash just won.
It is I am here. Yeah, well, I mean, you're right. I had to go greet people. It was nobody. Nobody loves me. All right, but we do have game number 3 here. Like you said, Blitz was kind of holding forward game 1. It seems like he's kind of gone away from that, but these two always have incredibly close sets. You wouldn't expect that from, you know, a matchup like Mega Man v Little Mac, but Zeke knows how to get out of disadvantage against him, usually using like that neutral B to break it, like right there.
So he knows, he's been doing something that I have literally marveled and kind of like stolen now, where he'll use his aerials to clank with all the lemons and other stuff that Luigi's throwing out. But then he'll also use his down B to super armor when he needs to, so it's like the perfect way to get out every single time.
Oh, bad times, 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 bad times!
Oh,
my
God.
It's best of 5. It's best of 5, Zeke. It's best of 5.
Yep, you're not done yet.
My boy was like, can I get out of here? And usually, I mean, Blitz also in the same mode right now.
Yeah.
I tried my best normally to avoid people going back-to-back on stream because that's the, you know, you want to not have the person who just lost go right back on. However, because of the fact that the delay / Balco set took like 10 years and it was only game. It was best of 3. That one delayed it a little bit, and Skink does look like Skink is getting up against Balco over there. So one of those two does seem to be finished. And I think that actually, from the looks of things, I think they're just playing that out. Maybe I think I see Zoo versus Skink happening over there. So that one will just get played off stream, and we'll move into winners finals after this.
All right, awesome. So. All right, ZekeReds actually up a game, and mind you, BlitzLuigy just made a New England PR. He's, what is it, 9?
I think he's Blitz?
Yeah.
I think he's like 2nd.
No, New England.
Oh, New England PR. I thought you said CT. My bad. Yeah, 9th New England PR, which is, of course, the combination of all of them. It is cut down to 10 rather than 15 now since it's not as many active players. But that's in the company of, like, Light, Mars, Ling, Sharp, all those names Kiwi got on there as well. So it's a lot of
familiar faces.
I love to see it. And Blitz, it seems like Blitz has gotten out of the, I said it to Blitz afterwards, and this is a post here said too. It was like, for one, T's been on fire, so you can't even really like let that get in your head. B, you also were playing not to lose rather than to win. He started playing back, and it feels like he's not playing as confident against Zeke right now either.
Yeah, but he's actually up the whole stock right now. He was actually dominating the whole section. He held advantage state for so long, and he knows now to just get some chip damage in. You don't have to commit. You don't have to go for a combo. You don't have to go for a kill confirm at this point.
Yeah, simplicity is key against Little Mac, and that's why like this game is looking a lot better. He's not getting reckless, and you hover over those platforms because you got to force him to come up at you. He can hit you through the platform sometimes, but I'd rather deal with Little Mac jumping towards me than Little Mac running at me.
Yeah, I can't imagine someone's feeling that adventurous to try Little Mac aerials when someone's on a platform so much.
You know, hey, sometimes some people feel some type of way and they wanna do that, and I say, good for you, but miss me with that.
Oh my God, that up smash just gonna read it.
That
Zeke
hurts.
plays like this character has auto turnaround, but he doesn't.
He really does. Zeke's reactions are just phenomenal, and also knowing full well that rapid jab would push him just far enough out of range wouldn't get hit by up smash on a shield.
Entirely. Oh, all right, really good call out for ZekeReds. He's been using that side B so much to get out because everybody wants to edge guard Little Mac. We all have those dreams.
You just have to. You think it's gonna happen every time, and then you don't. But that falling fair does help. That 57% isn't a huge lead, so you have to be very careful about how you approach this. You want to get a solid string and platform camp, just like he's doing right now. Don't rush, because that'll make you just die.
Yeah, and then on top of that, when KO Punch comes on deck, you got to worry about that because you're already at 76. Is that kill? There's no way.
No, not against Mega Man. But another 10%, that will definitely kill, so you got to be careful about that next time. Zeke is chasing without fear.
Yeah, no, he said, I'm not respecting anybody today, and I stand this. I think it's incredible. I've always said, treat your opponents like garbage. Try to really believe that they're beneath you.
I mean, well, in the same token, I've always said this in a different way, not as mean, but you do truly need to believe that you are hot shit. You need to believe that you are just that much better than everybody else in the room, because if you don't, you're not going to win. Like, what's the point?
Exactly.
You're going to go backwards. And I'll tell you this right now, I know amongst all people that Zeke fights in this scene, this is the person who he wants to beat most often, because this is the person who he has one of the biggest losing records against.
Yes. Oh, and KO Punch is gone. Oh my God. All right.
That does make it a little bit harder, but I know by the time he gets to around 70%, if he could survive, he will probably have another one available, which will be very bad for Blitz.
Yes. Oh my God, that neutral B is doing so much work for Zeke. It's so good.
It's that armor against the multi-hits, anything to help you get out, but that is not going to lead to the shield break he was hoping for. That's a high recovery that allowed him to get out. That was a smart route.
Oh my God, he keeps calling it out. Luigi's tried to get that so many times, and he's constantly gonna.
It sucks too, because like you think about maybe grabbing it and then you get punched. So it's like it's a mix-up, but not gonna get punished for that. That's a free punish. No, he finally messed up on a haymaker, and you can see Zeke was not too happy about that. He was bringing it all the way back though.
Yeah, but now we got a game 5 situation. Y'all know what this means.
I love it because this is now week 3 or 4, because we did do it on one week where it was kind of a small group. But ever since the switch up to best of 5s for top 8, sure, some of the brackets might be running like slightly later. That's why we're cutting, like we'll cut a match or two now to make sure we don't have a super delay on things. But this would have been over. This would have been done last game. But instead we get a game 5 out of this, and the only person who's not happy about it essentially might be Zeke, because he was up 2-1. But we get the blessing of another game.
Yes, because we're so fortunate to see this. So
like literally every time when you like respond to me like that, I feel like I got backhanded. It's like, hey, AJ, no, come on now. But still, is all top of 8 best? Yes. So all of top 8 have been best of 5s for the past like 3 weeks, and honestly, I've been loving it enough that I'm gonna keep it that way.
It's honestly been so good. I feel like I'm actually getting a better experience. Because like having so much best of 3, you barely learn anything.
Yes, that's what I've been caring about the most. Is that I've been trying to find every little way I can to improve the experience for everybody who's been coming. Because it's been very obvious the numbers weren't as high. Some people weren't happy about playing the game. Some people just don't want to travel out, and some people work. But I want to make it so everyone who does come back or who returns is enjoying all of their time here, because this is only going to help us as we go to majors and get more practice out. And right now we have a pretty close game.
And with Collision coming up, I mean, it's a perfect opportunity. Because many people try to say I hear the thing where people dodge because Vortex is too difficult, because, sometimes you got to.
I have been pointing it out every week, and I've been trying to call it out every week too, because it's like, look, I get it. You want to win, but at the same time,
it's going to make it better.
Yeah, what matters about you getting top 8 if you fought nobody? Like, it's good that you got top 8, but you should be working to win it. Like, you shouldn't be playing just to get on the graphic. You should be playing to win it all. And if you're playing just to have fun, you know, we still have redemption, and we also just vibe. So, like, by all means, come through.
We have our movie nights here. You know, what else?
I'll lower the price.
Redemption. Doubles during our monthlies.
Yes, if people actually showed up, I would do doubles earlier, but nobody does. Every time I've ever tried to run doubles on a weekly here, nobody does it. So that's the only reason why I don't have it. I will probably be adding Squad Strike to Legacy 3, by the way. Let's go.
All right. Anyways, back to the game at hand. Right now, Luigi's holding a decent lead.
That is what you call the power of the commentator's curse. Welcome welcome to truly evolving into one of us. As this is 103, that's a big 22% counter off of ledge get up. This is not the easiest position for. Oh, he timed that perfectly, but he did it again.
Yup, he said, I felt so nice, I'm gonna do it twice.
All right, glass stock here. Game number 5. We got Mega Man versus Little Mac. Not a common matchup, but a matchup we see around here enough.
Both players at their potential last stock of the whole tournament.
And this would be this is going to be the difference between Blitz either being very happy or sad posting after this, and Zeke getting that elusive big W. He's always looking for. Oh, he almost got the drag down onto the platform he wanted. That probably would have been it.
Oh my goodness, this is so tense. Both of them want this. They're scrambling right now. For some reason, I'm really craving spaghetti.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, mom's cooking, and that's gonna be a punish from Zeke. Zeke's gonna take it. Zeke is always hunting for the W against them.
For so long.
And that is going to end BlitzLuigy out. You see Blitz, not the happiest person in the world on that, but the thing is, around here, like you said, it is not the easiest to win here, but that goes to show. Look, if you are struggling against someone long-term, Zeke has not a good winning record against Blitz. Able to get the dub.
He worked hard for that one.
Yeah, and Blitz as well had a 4-year losing streak to Blank. Recently started winning some. Did lose the last one, but it takes time. And the only way to get better is to keep putting yourself against people. And then even look at yourself. You've always been good, but now you're sitting here in guaranteed top 3 position again every single week you're out here. And that's just to say, who's to say you ain't winning one today? Because what did I say last week? You're on the way to winning one of these. So,
I'll try.
well, you're also gonna.
Oh wait, am I next?
Actually, you're gonna have to try now because you are going to go up next. We did start the other losers quarters match beforehand, so we're gonna put you on stream. You're gonna be going up against Ling, and just throwing it out there for people predictions because y'all asked for him and nobody's predicting. Big T has beaten Ling in the past before,
I
so
did win the last time, so
you
know, I can't doesn't guarantee anything today, but like
I'm just saying it might happen, you know.
Let's just get creative.
All right, let me get this situated. Give me a second. I'll be right back, everybody.
Stop the battle. Trainer.
Yeah, got somebody. Yes, Zeke. Zeke is finally joining me on the mic. It's going to be Big T and Zeke. Let me just get this situated real quick.
Take your time. Take your time.
All right. Do me a favor. Can you move over to that one? Because I think my name is already said there. Yeah, that seat is the Ghost of Ajax. That's the apparition, if you will, of my existence. That's not actually real. For anybody who doesn't know, Ajax is got many different things. It has to do with the Greek warrior, the dish help, all that, but also it's an abbreviation for an engineering program, and that's me. I am not real. I am part of the Matrix. This is all fake. You have to wake up. This is a simulation. This is why you're still fighting Steve. All the blocks are 1s and 0s. All right. Can you do me a favor? Go give them a thumbs up. Let them know they're good. All right. So we got game number 1 here coming up. This is a match that I am super looking forward to seeing here because this is a Big T versus Ling. And the last time these two fought, guess what? It was actually Big T who came out on top.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
So I'm very excited to see this, and also just to be in fairness too, Big T has been on a tear of late and only finishing pretty much top 4, and that's it. So here's another guaranteed top 3 finish, and who's to say that they don't just win because currently they're cooking.
Yep. Look right now. Look, already 68% on the dot for Ling. Big T is just already just unrelenting.
I mean,
yeah.
you'll love to see it too because Big T is one of those players who we've always had that's been phenomenal, just hasn't been super consistent.
Right.
But now it seems like consistency starting to be found. Oh,
Oh,
God,
no.
Orange Jesus, no!
Oh.
Okay. Consistency means nothing in the face of, like, just unpredictable numbers.
Right.
So the simulation was breaking and the status quo had to be met. Ling was about to take that stock.
All right. Oh, that stock will not be taken. Oh, but that stock bro will take
I
it.
like that too because you saw Big T started charging up the deep breathing, make it look like you can just like it baits an option out. And as soon as he saw that air dodge was burned, it's like, oh, all right, guaranteed, you got to take this to the face. So and Big T, not a huge lead, Zeke, but like has had control of the match for the most part.
It's like turtling, sort of. Just taking your pace, like slow down the pace, get your damage in, and just allow like Link to come towards you.
Yeah, which is very difficult to do, by the way.
It is.
Getting Ling to approach you is not easy.
It really isn't.
That's one of the most difficult things about fighting, not just Ling, but against like a lot of the top players in general, is that they're very good at hovering right around you, but never really doing anything. Yeah, baiting you into doing something silly. And that's what Wii Fit kind of just counterplays the whole way, because everything she does has hitboxes on either side or a stall tactic button that's backed up by a zoning tool. So you can never really guess correctly.
Definitely. And now, Big T at ledge, most Wii Fit shots, but he's going to get hit with it.
And as and quote, Ling throwing it back here on Valentine's Day to get the stock. That was from Big T, by the way. And then the follow-up quote from Blitz was, "We are all throwing it back here on Valentine's Day." Did not expect to say that, but he said that. As Fume comes back here and gives me the biggest smile with the smirk as I said that. That was hilarious. But here we go. Shout out to Fume, who has shown up here late to get some game wins. Hello, buddy. And we got 2 stocks apiece here, getting a little bit closer, but Big T still primarily up till that forward air was holding the lead.
Curse.
It's all, look, if I ever, just know that if you got sauced, it's probably because I just finished complimenting you. It's like that's 90% of what the bad things happen after a caster talks nice about a player.
Legit.
I do like what Big T tried to do there by volleying the ball down, but I feel that here's the problem. Ling with the lead is very difficult. We said it before. He covers that burst range.
Yep, and he's not gonna. He's just gonna hold away in this situation.
Is it? Yeah, there's no point. It's like, look, center stage is mine. I'm going to hover right around here because everything you do is a bait. It's like, can I get you to move forward? No? All right, I'm going to cover you at my low lag active hitboxes, and that's a bomb and a Saturn in one game. So that's, just so you know, I have an absurdly good ratio of Peaches pulling incredibly good stuff when I'm casting their matches. So because of that, I'm going to make the assumption that we're going to see at least one more Saturn throughout the set, 2 Stitch Faces, if not 3. And I won't say another bomb. Bomb maybe by game 4.
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be my guesses.
That's your predictions?
Yeah, and just so everybody knows this, I'm not throwing these out for no reason. I have actually predicted the exact games and times where these things have been pulled. So hopefully I didn't just make it very bad for Big T. Remember that game 4 bomb, okay?
That's a key. looks like Big T, who had the lead at the beginning, is just like kind of just blistering down. You know?
Yeah, I think the big part of it is that Ling has been able to kind of, like you said, turtle a bit and sit and shield, force T to approach, but also ledge trapping has been very difficult to get away from. I mean, look at that. Like, Ling didn't really do anything except position, but T couldn't move because you're just afraid. You can't take a trade.
Good back here.
Where in the hell was bro? All right, look.
You get a screenshot? Hold
Yo,
up.
all I'm saying is that Peach made sure that she hit the squats before she came today, okay? Like, actually out here. It's we're hello? Quite literally double cheeked up on a Tuesday, okay? That's all I'm saying. But
Bro.
all right, with that all being said, and me getting a little out of pocket during this, I mean, did y'all see that? Like, where did that hit?
The glutes is there. She be working out, I guess.
Glutibus maximus is what that back air is now known as. But we got game number 1 going to Ling after what was a very solid start for Big T, but that's just what happens against Ling sometimes. And very rare occurrence of usually Big T will counterpick to the red mail instead afterwards, but we're going to see the yellow outfit come out this time.
I even take note of that. Hold up.
It's the little things. You just got to pay attention. My God, that hurts. That hurts. Imagine getting golf club in the back. Like you just know.
Peach already has deep breathing, bro. Like actually.
Shit. Whop! Here we go. Gonna avoid the header. Forced to go low. That's one of the best things that Wii Fit has going for it too, is that her route control of where you have to recover is just completely dictated by where they throw stuff at you. And you can't just like not respect it. You have to move where they to make you go.
Up. Ooh, good check on Big T's part. Ooh, what the forward tilt. Hit him with the tray with the back here.
Yeah, that forward tilt is, again, another very surprising move in the way that it hits.
It's kind of broken, too.
It's really good. The startup is not bad. It doesn't have, like, the greatest hitbox overall. That fair, though, that is going to take it on the trade. But this is, ooh, yeah, Ling knowing better. The key to what Ling was actually trying to do, he's trying to get Big T to whiff a nair off the platform. Big T ended up winning that exchange because if you see deep breathing and you're at 0, just don't go near the platform because they're going to falling near you or they're going to grab you and you're going to take 80 or 90 as Ling already just took. And sometimes also you could die. Right. That's another thing. You get hit by a falling nair while they have deep breathing. You could die at 50 to that up smash just for life expectancy helping everyone. But Big T has been completely dominant this stock so far.
See, but anything can happen, man. The game
True.
ain't over.
No, true.
Game,
I mean,
bro.
think back to last game.
Yeah.
That was Ling's show the entire. Big T's show the entire last game. That. All right, I would have got hit by that too. I'm not gonna lie. I know that joke is very like overused by casters, but bro, that lasted forever.
Right, for real.
Like
lingering.
I don't hear nothing. More people got hit by that. Oh, that's a wiki face. That's not good. Oh. Okay, got underneath it. What's the ledge trap this time? Most of the ledge trap has just been hover around roll distance coverage bear. I do like the idea of mixing it up to nair because I also would assume Big T was losing getting up there.
Oh my goodness. The soccer ball, bruh.
I stand by this. I think Big T has some of, if not the best usage of soccer ball amongst all Wii Fits. Both re-volleying and just general setups. Like, I've seen other ones go for the re-volleys, but I've never seen them do it like Big T. Like, it is just always thinking big. That's not a good spot.
Oh, but he's still going to make it back. That recovery is so, like,
it's weird. Yeah, because, like, it seems bad, and then it isn't. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, the hitboxes on the up air are not the most reliable, but if they hit, they will reverse. They literally ripped the like ledge trapper off stage. It's like, And that forward throw, even at this window, won't kill because that move got no knockback. But I like what Ling tried to do there. Of course, Wii Fit's one of the few characters that sees turn up throw and says, nah, I don't really care.
All right, still even game.
All right, what do you think? What do you think is Ling's approach to the remainder of this? Because this is very similar to our previous. Bro, you took 66.
Yep.
See,
Just as you said. Just as you said.
When you're at 0, avoid falling nair at all costs. Just run from deep breathing.
To be honest, I think he should just respect it and just like wait to see like what he'll do after. You know, don't like yes, it's highly punishable, but you just gotta wait. Oh,
Oh, okay, made it back. For a second there, see, that was another one of those moments I thought that recovery might not make it. Oh, that's bad for Ling. There's that
Oh,
re-volley we were talking about. If
did you get up?
Bro, look out here like Rihanna on that top platform, just using that umbrella to get out of here. Oh, rare mistake from Ling.
Whoa,
A very rare mistake from Ling, SD-wise,
yes.
but there's an age-old saying. It's called "We take those."
Definitely.
Because if that don't happen, that's a 2-0 lead for Ling. Instead, it is a 1-1 set count now between Ling and Big T.
Game 3.
This is after yet again Big T.
Okay, they're gonna go to the small battlefield.
I'm not too surprised to see that one. I feel like the problem that Ling was slightly running into at points was when neutrals reset, you're essentially playing a mini game of trying to get in on Big T, and Wii Fit just doesn't really let you do that safely no matter what. Even if it's an uncharged Sun Salutation, you just don't want to constantly get anti-floated. So cutting off that distance by a little bit will definitely help out while still keeping that same platform pressure he had. Also, there's no shot in the world, by the way, that Kalos is available.
Definitely.
If you are ever
Especially versus Ling.
if you're ever
No.
fighting Ling, look, that's my boy, but I'm just gonna help you.
He will camp you.
Do not leave that stage open for Ling.
He will camp.
He has plenty of, those platforms are so good for Peach. This is against any Peaches in general. Like, honestly, unless your name is like Captain Falcon, where you can kind of rush him down, you really don't want to do it. Or if you're light, because light just is just so
You
good
just got
on
the
Kalos.
God armor press.
Yeah, literally. Protagonist privilege. A very close game again here in Game 3. By the way, again, even though it's just Winners Finals, I love the fact that everything up to this point has felt like Winners Finals because of these best of 5s.
Yeah.
It's made the set so much more intense. Because, like, even you against Blitz, sure, you would have won 2-1, but that last game, you still were able to clutch it up and bring it out. And that Game 5 set felt like a Winners Final set. So it's nice to see everybody getting extended games. And I honestly, I don't know who's going to win this. Oh, all right, there's a Stitch. All right, Stitch count. Stitch count is one. Stitch count is one. I said 3. I said two. At first I was saying 2. I think 3 because I think we're going Game 5 in this set.
Not here. No. See how he gets back on stage. Oh, that turnip just barely clipped Big T, but he's still. Oh, reversal. Okay.
That was good because the entire last game, I barely saw Ling cover double jump in or roll distance. But
Catch that neutral attack.
what is that? Is that another Stitch?
It
It's
is?
another Stitch.
Bruh, wait a bro. This character.
I
literally-
told you.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
good extension.
Straight to 61. To be fair, also, Big T could get that. Is that the third Stitch? That is a winky face.
No, that's
Okay,
Winky.
I was about to say. Oh, no. The lap's coming up from Big T, but Ling just stone cold faced, not really stressed about anything. But that is not one you really can afford to take.
Come here. I see you, man. Ling is just like having this lead, 22% still on his second stock. Big T has to just like clutch up, probably just reevaluate what he's doing wrong in the game.
I mean, honestly, a majority of this game has only been changed because of that footstool. It was such a close game prior to that moment, but it's been Big T's turn this entire time. I like how Big T was playing perfectly around covering spot dodge. It wasn't like float, it was just covering spot dodge. And Ling is giving him a lot of respect. He wasn't really swinging out a shield.
No one giving that respect. All right, now Ling is just doing what he does best. Well, beforehand, but still an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, he's even though he's been taking some damage, he's been minimizing it overall.
Right.
I like how Big T kind of swiveled in at the last second to get that up B hitbox right in there to stop Ling's edge guard. Now, you think about it this way. Even though Big T's staring at 93%, if Big T gets this stock and gets deep breathing on, that's one neutral interaction potentially away from an even game. And there it is.
Volley, as you said.
Telling you, this amazing at it. Just now the mini game here is camp that.
Yep. Respecting it.
Yeah, Ling knows Big T's win condition. The whole win con is you get one falling there or one down throw at a platform, and all of a sudden it's an even game. So he's like, nope, I'm not going in. It's the same. You have to treat it essentially the same as the Joker's Arsene at that point.
Right. Right now, just you're in this weekend, just waiting to see who gets in, but he got the turn up again, and Big T's back off stage with that back here.
Okay, and
Oh.
Winky Face sent him upward too. That mattered a ton because Winky Face has that slight extra bit of knockback. The good defense from T at the ledge, and wait a minute, Big T's
Yep.
bringing it back.
Good DI. Up. Just stalling with that down special.
Ling
Go
just
left.
hovering, waiting, and
Good
covered the
up air
jump.
coverage.
That won't be enough yet. Actually, oh, that was because deep breathing goes on. Deep breathing
Yep.
reduces knockback just a little bit,
Good neutral air.
and got sent to the right at that too. I thought he was gonna get sent to the left. Might have, maybe, maybe slightly, possibly, very slightly, small amount. Actually, might have been able to DI to the top left corner, but at 165 or whatever it was, maybe
Yeah,
not.
right.
But considering the fact that he survived the one just before that, giving a little bit of merit to it. All right, here's the thing though. All right,
Game forward.
we will see if my prediction's correct. If it is, I apologize in advance, T. But
I'm about to call you Houdini if you got this correct.
all I'm
bro.
saying, even if I don't get this correct, I have at least 5 different situations where I have been correct, and I think that it's frightening at this point. I have the footage saved because I'm making a funny montage reel out of it. But right now it's PS2, Ling versus Big T. So far, now that Ling has the lead, it's not. It's definitely. It's more difficult for T now because, like we said before, Ling with the lead or a game set count lead, he's less likely to just rush you down. He will just play within your range and constantly take one-hit trades.
One-hit trades. Just wait for your whip punishes to pull in stuff, you know? A veteran for a reason.
Yep.
Played this game for a long time.
He's a Smash Bros veteran for at least like 16-ish years now, maybe, probably, might be a little bit less, a little bit more. But he's got at minimum 15 years. He was started around the early Brawl days, if not before that. And you know, he's always been one of the most difficult people to beat out of Shield for sure. But he's given a lot of respect to T, and that was by the way an intentional drop through platform footstool bear. That was clean, and that Nair's gonna take it out.
Just waiting out that defensive option. Still on lane. Now he's just gonna. Oh my goodness, that was so scary.
Bro, I see Wii Fit deep breathing like that, and I'm freaking out. Like I just don't want to press a single button. And they have like one shield break setup. It's very hard to land, but Big T, I think, knowing better than trying to do it against Peach, because Peach is almost always trying to short hop float. So you're better off to try to cover float. That was a very greedy attempt on Ling to try and go for that early side
But
beat.
he's
Might
still gonna
cost
make
him.
it back. As I said it.
See, he would have made it back until you pointed it out. But that costing him that just took 20% off a Sun Salutation. 12. Why? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why does header do 12% when it's fresh? I don't think I've ever noticed that up until this point. I don't like that.
Watch both designs. Sakurai, Brad.
To be fair though, of all the characters, this is definitely one of those like she needs it character. Like we can't, we literally can't even complain. It's like what Wii Fits do we have? But currently sitting at 127%. Ling has ledge. This is where Ling has been winning out throughout most of the matches.
Them turtles and just chucking them, waiting for the right one.
That right one could be on its way soon. Honestly, just like a normal. Actually, Winky Face will definitely do it. Yep.
Ooh.
Even if it was a normal one, it was gonna get caught. And now this is a bad position for. Never mind. Never mind. See, I didn't finish the sentence. I didn't say who's a bad position for. Now we're on last stock here. Game number 4. Does Big T push it to game 5? It's possible. Of course, you had to go for off tilt at that spot. You didn't have the extra knockback off of deep breathing anymore to try and go for that side B setup.
There. Keep it simple. Back flipping his turn. Being at that ledge position. Good down air.
Down there, so good at covering the ledge. This is where it's become increasingly more difficult every single match. Ling was just dominating at the ledge, and
now he's in the corner, and this is what Ling's best at.
That truly, like, and also once you burn a dodge in front of him, he will almost always get a punish for it. I like the Z drop attempt. It would have bounced you into the bear. All right, Big T should be able to get access to deep breathing potentially. Oh, actually, no, couldn't stall for it.
Oh my god, good pressure.
A good immediate job getting that shield up as well, not getting caught. There's Ling catching the shield poke, I believe, on that falling up air. Ling just progressively building on his damage. Good tech. Covering the roll. Oh my god, he just covers everything.
He actually
covers literally everything.
Ling is actually the robot, bro. Ooh my god.
Android-like behavior. Chat GPT is actually Ling. But that forward throw won't be enough again yet.
Ling is just holding out, and Big T looking like this is gonna be not gonna look like his game right now.
Fourth throw maybe at this point might do it, actually. Okay, no.
Dang.
Still not yet. Send him toss. Make him go low.
Nair? Ooh.
I'm honestly kind of surprised I didn't see the Nair either. And that Nair doesn't cover either. Oh, that fair. Yeah, 100%. No shot at survivability. So my prediction was not able to come true. Granted, every single time I saw him pull something, my heart sank a little bit. It's like, please don't be the bomb. Please don't be the bomb. Please don't be the bomb. But instead, it is going to be not my apparition up there, but it's instead going to be the ghost of the winner side of Big T's run. Does not mean that the bracket run is over, though. Of course, that does send Big T down to the loser's side and propels Ling into that comfortable seat in Grands. And now it's going to be a run back of you versus Zoo from earlier, because Zoo was able to take it out 3-2 over Skink in the loser's side of bracket. Go ahead. That was 3-1, right? 3-1?
Yeah,
3-1? Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that's correct.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, you gotta pull the Ling tactic. I did keep you here though. All right, chat. Just give me a second. Zeke's gonna go ahead and get situated. I'm gonna get this situated as well. So momentary breather here for the store ads, and I will be right back.
All right, hello, I'm back, Big T, and if you didn't just see me totally win against Ling, then don't believe anyone who says otherwise, because then they're just a liar.
True, and it's a bad look to lie. That's all I'm saying. Legit a bad look to lie. That's why anybody who says that Waterbury Pop-Tarts isn't like fire, you're wrong.
I've actually never had those.
They're literally my favorite Pop-Tart.
Oh. See, I haven't had Pop-Tarts in like forever. Maybe that's why.
So like, okay, here's the like, stick, you go just actually try it. Pop-Tarts, people like, whole thing, like, are half of your That's it. Waterbury Pop-Tarts are cool.
Oh my god. AJ's really trying to sell me on this Wildberry Pop-Tarts, but we'll see about that. All right, so what do we have here? Zeke
We got
versus
Zeke
Zoo.
versus Zoo.
Battle of the Z's.
I was gonna say Zeke versus Wolf for a second, but essentially the same thing. We got
Zoo's not a person.
Zoo on his I'm a lone wolf arc. But this is actually a run back from earlier. And I believe last week as well.
Yes.
I'm fairly certain that Zoo won against Zeke last week. And then this week, Zeke won 2-1 in that really intense winners quarters. But now we're in best of 5 territory. So the fear of getting Little Mac essentially isn't as strong, backed up by the fact that Zeke is just OD.
Yeah, literally.
So
I mean,
you have time to
putting in
learn.
all the work right now. I mean, what was it? I fought him at the monthly, and I was scared. So
Everybody should be actively frightened of Zeke at all times. Like, that PR spot is not for no reason. This man has been on a tear. Yeah, with Mac. With Mac, he just doesn't, like, I don't get it. Like, but that is that's one of the reasons why, of course, that is could be very difficult. That laser forces Mac to have to burn his haymaker early, and then you can't dare jump for free because Nair is just so active.
not at all. No. I mean, like, how are you supposed to handle that? It's basically like that same kick of a Nair that, like, you know, a third of the cast has that just seems to win in almost every interaction.
You
but
look at the
they're not gonna
person
win
who
in
has
that
to deal with it
interaction.
and say, "You do your best, okay? You do your best. I believe
Go out,
in,
my
I
child.
believe in you."
Commit a
Walk away
crime.
to the other side. He's dead. But currently, Zeke going for tech chase in does not believe that it's going to be a tech roll out. However, his tech chase, I mean, actually, not even just his tech chases. He punishes like swing on landing
Right?
real well.
He like knows where you want to cross up, where you want to air dodge, where you want to roll. I mean, he's just, again, he's playing like this character has auto turnaround, but he doesn't.
It just doesn't make sense. Also, I'm pretty sure I think Zoo wanted a bear there, not a double up fair, just to try and push him off stage. It wouldn't have been enough base knockback yet because it's a little bit too early. But
I mean, who knows? Maybe he was just trying to be creative.
maybe. I mean, to be honest, Zoo has like. Zoo does love to go for like fair to reposition you into new falling up air mix-ups. Like, it's actually really good.
It's very like,
That was really good,
that
though.
call out was
He-
beautiful.
You see what he did? He jumped like the stock before he did it too, where he jumped, nared, and did nothing. That time he jumped, made it look like he wasn't going to do anything, and then went for that. Now, that said,
That dare
said,
was very bold. I
T,
mean,
if he did that, I would have went out there and probably gave him $5. Like, they were like, you know what, you got it, bro. I cannot believe I just watched Little Mac get a dare spike.
I'm saying. Oh, wow. Yep, going to eat that back throw, but not going to get the stock. Just not. Oh, and is that going to do it? Oh, my goodness. Just a simple nair.
The
That's
trade
all
is worth
takes.
it every time.
The
like
little nair that could.
Woo! I mean, luckily for Zoo, he isn't like the train where he constantly holds forward. He is a little bit more thought out this time compared to that Game 3 against Zeke last time. I felt like he was kind of freaking out a bit. That said, he might be doing the same thing here. Zeke's playing real anti-air heavy, and Zoo is just kind of just playing right into it.
Yes. Ooh. Wow. We all felt that in our gut.
Luckily, Zoo knows well enough that that up smash isn't the shield break answer there. It's angled down forward smash.
Oh,
but the
that
parry.
Yup. Listen, Little Mac parrying is probably the scariest sight in the world. And excuse me?
He needs it.
Where is God?
He needs it.
No. What was...
Doc Lewis said, "All right, Mac, cheat him. Get him, baby."
What am I watching?
Fair and balanced game. I mean, look, to be fair, of all characters in the game, this boy do need it. However, hindsight came back here. He was like, "Yo, Dominoes though." Wait, are you trying to ask me if I want Dominoes? Or, that's crazy. You just come back here, show me a Domino's order, then you don't even ask me for anything. I don't actually want
honestly.
anything, but I appreciate that you now ask me.
He's like teasing us because we're hungry and we haven't had food.
Yeah, I've been. Look, I'm always back here suffering in my corner by myself in this dungeon. I want to talk and like speak to all y'all the entire time, and I can't because I'm trapped. I'm trapped in the corner. They got me in the closet.
But none of this would be here if you weren't here. So,
Hey, sacrifices must be made. Granted, I've been able to play the past couple weeks, but can't this week. It is what it is. Got to make sure things are run properly before I decide to play. But today, it's fine because these matches have been fire.
this
as
is
he
very
gets fired.
explosive.
I tried to find a way to segue that. There was no proper segue there.
No.
He just got kicked in the face, that's all.
Yep,
To yell at me anytime I say something stupid like that.
Oh, okay, sure. Don't be surprised when it happens.
Right now, we got 112 to 44, so that's borrow time. Granted, Little Mac, almost every one of his stocks is borrow time. He's going to die for that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very bold choice, and he actually made it back. He saved his jump.
All right, maybe a
We
whole
were
ass fire.
bamboozled. I thought he used it.
Yeah, I thought that he was going to need like Haymaker or something to make it back, but He's just knows. Oh, that too.
Wow.
All right. If there's ever anything I've been more impressed by when it comes to Zeke's Little Mac compared to the others, as we have a very scary situation here because KO Punch is on deck. Oh, he's going to die. Oh, God. Oh, he had to read. Why didn't you believe harder?
God. You got to believe.
Gotta believe he can fly. Oh,
wow.
God.
Yep. I mean, he did try.
All right, now that that's gone, I can probably talk about what I was saying before. Zeke has absurdly good fadeaway, jump B-reverse haymakers on jump callouts. I don't know how he constantly does it, but he does it. That move is laggy.
Yeah,
but when he hits it, you feel dumb as hell as he gets 2 anti-airs in a row.
He's just up smashing for no reason. But Zoo's holding the stock still pretty well. He hasn't really gotten into. Oh,
yo, you got cooked. You got cooked, Zoo. I'm so sorry. I do not even mean to blow you up like this. But dude,
oh my God.
The jab ones. This is so for anybody who plays traditional fighters. Restands are what I'm referring to. When like the jupes that we've seen from Void's clips lately. By the way, I don't think he's making this back. Yeah, that trade.
Yeah.
Once you trade off with Haymaker of all moves, that's essentially all she wrote for Little Mac stock because he doesn't really have enough. He doesn't have enough horizontal burst to make it back.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, like he already burned his double jump in a way, so it's very hard to get back from that. That's just the crutch of Little Mac. You know, he could be so good and so flashy, but then that one little thing about him just
that
holds
ledge
him back.
was so good though.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, back. That's I remember what I was saying. So any jab or any move that can basically take someone out of a free fall or like a aerial range and put them back down in front of you, but you have fast framed options after. It feels like what is in fighting games a restand, which means you don't have a get up option like a wake up DP, what everybody always refers to that. That's what it felt like watching that. He put him back down. And Zeus like, I don't know what to press. It doesn't matter what you try to swing on. Mac has a jab, a frame 1 jab. Nothing you do is going to beat it. So you actually just have to hold that, put up shield, and either A, get shield broken, or B, get forward thrown off stage.
Yep. This is where your defensive options really come in handy because you can't just go willy-nilly attacking people. And
I just grabbed the table with both hands because I just realized what's happening. Why are we on FD?
Everyone's so creative.
You have okay. Let me make this clear to everybody in chat. Okay, for anybody who might have voted for Zoo, I just want to make this very clear. We do have a best of 5. Okay, that said,
Why?
I don't believe I have ever watched outside of maybe one game where Zeke has ever lost an FD if they've left it open.
Yeah,
I have no idea why this was left open.
Seen this ever. I mean, you let Zeke get everything. He's on home turf basically.
I have questions. Granted, here's the thing that does come from this, right? I feel like Zoo might have felt too pressured on those platforms, and his whole win con is ledge trapping, right? But you don't want to go Smashville because that means you're going to get ledge trapped by basically any interaction that Little Mac does. So this is a real risky play, but maybe he's doing this for the sake of constantly setting up ledge traps. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, see, I mean, I kind of agree with you because I know Wolf is good in this stage. I mean, he has a stock lead now, so I can.
Bro, double jumped, didn't move once. It said, "Are you done?"
I'm gonna get hit by this.
Bro, are you done? You good? You good? Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was an absolute.
What kind of nest magnet hands?
Okay, that is entirely because he got a hitbox off. With that up
Yeah.
B, it creates the hitbox extension because you're hitting both sides essentially with the vacuum and allowed him to go in. If Zoo's never there, he dies.
Oh my God, so good at catching the landing. I mean, it is FD, but you're just gonna have to eat that at some point. So, all right, here we go. Back to the less trap. I mean, Wolf is just a less trapping, character. That's his thing. And wow. Oh my God, the jab. Okay, so. Oh, okay. I mean, he wanted to call it out and actually punish it. I am lost in words. I can't even talk anymore.
Nice work, man. Got it all figured out.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Oh my God. And this
disgusting.
is why you don't take Little Mac to FD. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
That.
And yes, Sahara, I see you. I
Zoo.
do love that TikTok.
Zoo, what were you thinking? I don't know. So
So,
let him cook.
yeah, but let him cook.
We got,
I mean,
we got PS2.
oh my goodness.
As the counter pick, definitely a much
Yeah,
more
I
let me
think-
survive counter pick.
I think he realized the mistake he made. He's like, yeah, no, we're not going there ever again.
I don't think Bro, what is Zeke built out of? I don't understand. How does he keep improving the way he does with this character? Bro, there are no bad characters in this game.
No.
I don't care. I'm sick of this nonsense. The fact that we have. If the literal only reason why some of those characters don't make it super far is because the characters that are like top 20 are just that much better. But I've brought this fact up more than once as that first stock goes away. There is a legitimate truth to this. There is a top 32 placing.
happening?
All right, it
Oh
doesn't
my
matter.
God!
You know, it doesn't matter. Who cares about all that? Zeke is cruising. He is cooking. Forget all the stats. Forget everything else. Zeke is about to make it to top 3.
Oh, I fight the winner of the. Oh no. All right. So, anyways, while I'm fearing for my life, okay.
All right. There's the F tilt at the ledge. I mean, here's the thing. Zoo has played this matchup well in the past. He's beaten him before, and I think Wolf is one of the best characters at minimizing the issues that Mac can give. That said, Zeke is just outplaying the bad problems. He is just, that is a perfectly executed thing that you needed right there. Fair dare just
Shift
took
in
away
the
that whole jab block.
Matrix. Literally the reversal of reversals. Oh my!
He air dodged back down to bait him to nair. Like, what?
Yup. Zeke is the
What
only
even is
Mac
that
I know that
option?
uses grab so well.
Oh my god, he is down tilting at ledge. Oh no!
I'm in
pain. No!
Zoo is taking the biggest sigh of relief I've ever seen.
Zeke's face was how everybody felt. Doesn't matter whether you're rooting for Zeke or not, whether you're a fan of Zoo in that situation or not. Watching something like that happen is just heartbreaking. Yeah, I never use the word unfortunate on comms anymore because I feel like it gets overused. That is one of the times where I say that was unfortunate.
That wasn't even just unfortunate. That was a series of unfortunate events.
Look away. Look away. Zeke's here and he's gotta play.
All right, here we go. Oh, is Zoo making a face?
We
He
have
said
made
he's
it
ready.
to the zoo, and we see he's made of glue. I don't know. What? I was trying to think of like ways to continue that song, but the game started. So yeah.
All right, Zeke.
You were supposed to yell at me when I did that.
Both players have gamer lean on deck. We're in a game 5 situation. Let's get it.
All right, and the F tilt, excuse me, down smash, not the F tilt. I figured you would F tilt there. Is gonna get covered down up B. Again,
So
we
good.
talked about earlier how that neutral B is used all the time as an armor option out of disadvantage. But this is another peculiar situation because the last time Zoo was put in this position where he had to win in the final game, he crumbled a bit. But you can see how Zoo is being way more. Never mind. He just ran up and whipped the grab right in front of KO punch.
He's playing keep away. He knows not to contest this, not to challenge it.
And now he is actually.
That's the matchup.
I think
They're scrapping, and then
Stop.
oh my god, and now he.
At the moment he lost patience, that's when it went down. Now, granted, you can't just wolf laser him from full screen.
Oh my god, just by a hair. All right, so Zoo is trying to hold this so hard. He doesn't want to give up this ledge trap, honestly, at all. Oh, a really good edge guard. That's what you got to do.
Take that trade every time.
Yep,
I don't even think, even for Zeke there, like where he's kind of patting his head on the head, like, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, it's okay.
That one was that was a very difficult situation to get out of as Mac.
Yeah, because when it comes to like Wolf Nair, it is very like circus act-y.
Yeah.
It just does. It pays the taxes.
Round and round and round it goes. When does it stop? We all wish it did. But 85% sitting onto Zeke. Excuse me, Zoo. That's one down tilt haymaker at the ledge. Actually, the up tilt up B. Never mind on the platform.
They're being so careful because the thing is, when you're being so patient in the matchup like this that's so volatile, you're thinking a million miles a minute. So you don't want to make one mess up or one mistake, I mean, and then eat something like that. Oh my god!
Roll through, got right on the opposite side. Zoo immediately shook his head. He's like, yeah, you got it. You got it. I made the mistake. And that's just how it be sometimes playing against this character. You make one crucial judgment error, and you die. And that's Zeke solidifying a top 3. I wonder who Zeke has to fight. Let me take a look at the bracket. Who does Zeke have to fight next?
Oh god.
I'm curious.
Oh god.
Um,
It's me. Oh no.
Wendy's 444.
Oh, go. Oh, my God. Get out.
All right, so game 5 going to Zeke, and now we're going to move to the next one. I got to go find another caster, and I will get this situated, so I'll be right back.
Well, wish me luck, y'all.
Start battle. Little Macri and Kramer.
Okay, everybody, it's solo casting Ajax time because everybody out there is eating food. We got game number 1 here, Big T versus Zeke. This is very interesting, to say the least. Not that the both of them are here, just this matchup. Big T, of course, has a character that is entirely based on keeping away and kind of pushing you out, but they're also one that likes to fall in on you with things like Nair and actively play around shield. You don't want to approach Mac, though. So you're forced to camp the entire time, essentially. But Big T doesn't play like that. Big T likes to be right up in your face at times. And that is not going to be... So, okay, so what you try to do is you try to do the instant tech off the ledge, where KO Punch will still be active as you come off the ledge. He did mess it up, so it doesn't lead to a KO Punch. Or at least it doesn't lead to the big knockback. Oh, let me get the predictions up as well. But here, in game 1, expect to see, yeah, like that, Zeke's ledge trapping is really good. And he doesn't really play super scared of, like, Wii Fit at the ledge. So it's not going to be that easy for T to kind of just throw stuff from ledge. And meanwhile, just the damage just building and building and building up for Zeke. Sitting on his first stock still. I don't understand. Like, every time I see, like, Zeke play, or I see Peanut play, or I see any of the good Little Macs play this character, I be thinking they're lying. I don't think this character's that bad. But then you see him in, like, high brackets, and you're like, wait a minute, is he bad? He just has, like, so much going for him on the ground, and then he has so little going for him off stage. So what they've been adjusting. That's at 160%. Little Mac will finally die to a dash attack. at that percent. Up tilt, waiting for the landing, covering with a forward smash just to get a little bit more damage. Zeke is just that good, but also, ooh, that could have been it. That could have been it right there. Up smash would have taken it out, but the up B is going to get rid of it instead. Now, Big T, you have to pay close attention to that KO meter. Getting the reverse hit, but does not get the knockback away. You need to not let him get off ledge, because if he does, KO punches incoming, air dodges in, and catches him as he puts up the shield, and that is Zeke taking game number 1. Zeke is just on fire today. He is on fire regularly anyways, but Zeke is on fire right now, and you see Big T thinking about it, trying to figure out what the decision will be going into the next game. But I think a big part of that match, if I'm feeling comfortable with Zeke, is how often I win at ledge against a character who is dominant at ledge control. So you have to find a way to play around that, and that's pretty much it. Like, you can't let Mac be the one to ledge trap you. But we will find out. Big T's going to run it right back. Of course, we're not going to see the Peach come out today. I don't really think it's necessary. Of course, that is the primary co-main of Big T, is that Peach. If Big T loses really bad here, maybe, but I don't think so. Honestly, I think you just play it out. And I don't think Big T will lose really bad here. I think that the adjustment, of course, fighting Zeke the first time, is figuring out how to deal with him pace-wise. However, that forward smash getting smacked away from the haymaker, if there's anything I could give Zeke a lot of credit for, is his disadvantage. Granted, this is Little Mac off stage, get a dare boost so he can get himself over. Honestly, that dare jump is a huge factor to improving Little Mac's gameplay overall. That is going to be a back air, though, that takes the first stock. I think if the Little Macs never found that dare jump, I don't think we see them succeeding as much as they do now. But they found a new way to recover, so that's allowing them to keep themselves in the game a lot more. What an amazing air dodge read, though. He does that all the time. He just jumps up, wave lancer, just kind of air dodges back down onto the platform to bait you into thinking haymaker or something is coming your way. He doesn't even have many aerial options, but he scares you, and then he just gets a punish. There's that haymaker calling that jump too. Even game essentially here. Big T is going to spec his way out of that, but that's a dash cancel up tilt. Up tilt is so good. That's a KO punch sitting onto Zeke. So now there's the time. Yeah, you kind of got a platform camp, but Zeke doesn't fall back off the platform. He had the right read. He knew the defensive options coming in. Down tilt has been just so damn good at ledge. That down smash is going to poke underneath too, so that puts Zeke not only back in the lead, but Zeke is sitting on KO punch still. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine just moving forward, just running right into that. Zeke's ledge trapping has been insane. There it is again. The moving back, like the up tilts into the immediate B reverse haymaker to make sure he lands it without like accidentally jumping off stage. I just don't understand how he's so accurate all the time. Air dodge down, cover the up tilt, gets the up B, and that is Zeke going up 2 games in a row. Zeke looking to potentially take a trip into grand finals tonight, trying to get a top 2 finish maybe at that. He's been playing immaculately, and it's I don't know I don't know how anybody slows this down. I mean, I know in terms of Ling, he has a playstyle that could definitely shut down Little Mac, and he has a really good winning record against him, of course. But man, Zeke is doing this against like Wii Fit. Literally stopping Wii Fit from being able to ledge stall or set up anything at ledge at all. Just completely shutting it down. And Big T doesn't even play like that either. Big T is not a like heavy ledge camper like whatsoever. I gotta close that door. Give me 1 second, everybody. All right, but here we go. This is game number 3. This is ride or die here. Last chance, and I was correct. So I took a guess that if Wii Fit didn't work the first 2 games, we might see the Peach come out, and we are in fact going to see the Peach. I don't disagree with it heavily either, because Peach is way easier at kind of hovering over, punishing, and floating around the grounded gameplay from Mac. B, things like turnip and such. Even though Soccer Ball and Sun Salutation are both really good at covering the recovery from Little Mac, this is going to help out substantially. So we'll see. So far, the down air looking really good. Side B coming back up on ledge. So the Peach switch has been looking very good here, at least to start. Big T trying to get himself back down to the ground and cover the ledge, but doesn't really get to finish that because the counter does come through. And I'm joined. I'm not alone anymore. Not at all, as Hindsight passes me some food. We got Hindsight joining us here in Game 3.
Yeah, I think
Smells
the
delicious.
biggest change from Zeke's play, from what we've been seeing in the past, and now is I think the confidence.
I agree.
He had a slump, right? And he recently got PR'd some of that for the first time, which comes with some, anxious first steps back in.
I want to, as we continue this match, I got to pinpoint what you said too. Slumps. Everybody gets, like, some people hit consistent peaks, but we are so good around here that somebody else is going to have a breakout moment, and then you lose, and all of a sudden you think you're bad. It's like, no, you're not. It's just that you're just kind of, you're in a same position where you're not seeing things through. Zeke doesn't do that anymore, though. And Zeke has also been able to hold leads incredibly as he gets yet another one, and he is on what could be a potential 3-0 here against Big T.
I think this is also, something that he's practiced. He's, obviously knows he has to play Ling at some point if he comes to a week, right?
Yeah.
And part of that is just making sure that he's ready for this matchup.
Yeah, exactly. Because even though generally it gets avoided early on, they tend to run into each other often. I like the idea, but he is going to throw that away. He was at 129, so going for that read, it's not like it's a huge SD because he had 129. The key factor is hopefully you don't just lose your stock off of a Peach combo here.
And the big thing, T actually lost that conversion. Didn't really get much out of it, and I don't know. I just feel like they couldn't find their footing. I think that's the biggest way to kind of put it. And the entire time, they were just they got too flustered.
They were running as the zoner the entire time. They were forced to run. You are now the Ghost of Ajax. They were forced to hide a majority of the game, and that's just because Zeke's parry game was on point. B, you're right. He couldn't get his footing because he was getting out ledge trapped by Mac as we fit. So you go into the Peach game after you haven't played it all day, and the entire game plan of Peach is to platform camp and shield pressure. You couldn't do it because Zeke was just every time he got an anti-air, he got like 30 or a ledge trap out of it.
Yeah, and just trying to land too, right?
Move over.
Wii Fits will like typically, do a soccer from ledge. The super armor kind of counteracts that to some extent. Same with F tilts, even down tilts. It's things that this character is specifically going to look for, down tilt onto side B.
That's what he's gotten so good at it, by the way, as you alluded into that super armor. His knowledge of where and when he needs the super armor to get out of disadvantage, it's been so good. Whether it be the neutral B, or it be his utilization of when somebody wants to actively pressure him on shield. He's not just swinging for the sake of swinging, because sure, Max got armor, but he's doing it at the right times, and that's what's making a difference. And when you get hit by that super armor, you just get mad. You're like, okay, I guess I'll take that. Also, I like how everybody asked me to get permissions to do predictions, and it's been like one person each time who's been doing predictions. Yo, do predictions for this one, okay? Reminder also, this is for a pre-reset. So if Zeke wins this, we have another one. But if Ling wins it, that's it. It's over. So this prediction is to before the reset. So make sure y'all use your points. We're going to get ready to get this started. No ad is going to go into this one. I will go let them know they're good to go. Just want to make sure this is ready. Where's my point thing? There we go. Okay, cool. On the other side.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough one for, I think, anyone coming in, but especially for Zeke. Ling has played Peanut countless times, and I know it's one of those things to say, hey, just because you played one doesn't mean you know how to play against the other. But when you want to compare like the experience that he has in this matchup specifically versus a top rep, it's gonna look, it's not gonna be easy.
If there was ever a day where I thought that Zeke could possibly get at least a set on Ling, though, today would be the day. Now, will that happen? Who knows? Because like you said, Ling as a top rep, and also somebody who's fought this many times over, he's not just going to let Zeke cheese him out. Like, that's just not going to be a factor. Zeke has to outplay him. And so far, it has not looked that way. That's a stock. He's not making this back. No shot. Yeah, oh! Okay, all right. For a second, I thought he still had a jump. If you use the jump-boosted KO punch, you can get some drift. But the moment he had to burn the counter, it was kind of over.
Yeah, the counter didn't even hit, and that's a stitch on the ground. Zeke not going for it.
I think the only reason why he decided not to is because The throw animation of Mac is not the greatest to lead into anything outside of like a dash attack, and I'm pretty sure Stitch Face dash attack wouldn't be true, so he's like, I just don't want to give it back to Ling.
Yeah, the other thing being, you know, he's probably more comfortable ledge trapping without it.
That's true. That is true. He did have a ledge trap going there, so it's definitely way smarter just to keep it. And his ledge trapping has been on point all day.
Now, this is that stark contrast of type of player that we're seeing where Big T is someone who's going to throw out a few more Hail Marys and things of the like. Ling, someone who uses their movement a lot to kind of bait you in and out, plays a lot more patient. I wonder if that contrast is going to mess up Zeke on his initial game plan for him.
Yeah, that's the difficult part about fighting Ling in general, is that your movement will not trump Ling's patience. He always plays just around burst ranges to make you press something first. That, however, I was complimenting that earlier. His haymaker game is absurd. Doesn't matter where he puts it. Like, his ability to land haymakers is crazy.
But now he's even getting a low conversion there, and 20% could have led to a bit more if that haymaker landed, but he's fighting his way out the corner. This is KO punch percent.
He's not out of it yet. This is still very much doable. That made it a lot more difficult, though.
Yeah, that's one of those, is he going to hit it or not, and that's going to kind of decide, most likely decide the game, but he's still, ooh.
Ling, the only person, literally the only person to properly reactive DI that down tilt off of the chase or the up tilt off the chase when they're in that spot. Everybody else has been caught by that all day.
Yeah, that was going to be one of those nasty uppies that are going to follow through. Either way, he's starting to find his footing now. He's using these dash dances to hopefully bait Ling around. Every now and then he's getting the right hits.
Yeah, he's definitely looking better, but Ling is, yeah, there you go. Ling is one of those players who knows that turnip is the win con off stage against people who actively have to do something first to recover. Incineroar, turnip out, make them burn that side B, smack him. Little Mac, he can't haymaker in front of that, so what does he have to do? He has to either jump or counter it, and once you see either, smack him. That's it. It's simplicity is key.
I think as Zeke watches this set, something that he should definitely try to take note of, right, is that he also has the option to grab it.
That is true. He can use Nair.
And that would have led him to live because at that point, Ling has to guess.
Yeah.
You know, he has way more going for him at that point.
You know what? That's a really good point that you bring up too, because a big reason why Blitz has gotten so much better against Ling of late. He talked about how he just started grabbing turnips. He realized like a majority of the game was like pace controlled by Ling because he would just respect turnips so much. He started grabbing it, and all of a sudden he's been winning and going way more even with Ling of late.
Yeah, I think any character that has an item, if you really want to beat them, the biggest thing you can do is not even necessarily know the combos, but just be able to pick it up at any point. Being able to force them to play around it is something that most of the time they won't do.
Well, you see why. That's definitely part of why he didn't pick it up earlier. Little Mac's throw animation for items is abysmal.
But at least did force a jump, though.
That is true. That is true. It does make you move exactly where you want it. But I mean, obviously the play right here is not to burn that. That, however, does get heavily punished. Utilize that neutral B to get back down.
I think Zeke has to understand that Ling tends to play a lot more reactive, and some of these reads have to be with that in mind. Look for that air dodge that he's done a couple times in this scenario, and try to read that instead.
That should be it on the top flop for him every day of the week. So only 23%. Most of that first game, up until the end where he started looking better, he was taking a huge amount of damage before he got a stock off.
And at this point, it's just making sure, I mean, the plus part of this stage is the combos that Mac gets, but the neutral, being able to play under with Dare as Peach.
I'm actually semi-surprised too, because even though Peach and Ling individually both love Battlefield, but this is one of the better stages for Mac. So I'm actually semi-surprised that this got left open.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know, at times Ling's going to want what he wants because he thinks he can kind of just do it and not worry about it.
That's true. Yeah, for Ling, it's like this stage benefits him so much as well. I like the mix-up. That is a really good option by going for the Dare there, by the way, because that prevents Mac from burning an armor move, and you just hover around it with Dare and turn up toss down. So you keep yourself safe if he does decide to try to swing out of that.
Oh, and just missing out on that KO punch there. I mean, he had the down tilt into it, but, you know, that's one of those things. Oh, my gosh. If you start getting good with Mac, you got to be good without it, too.
Yeah. Right now, 127% sitting onto Zeke, 63% chilling on Ling. So even if Ling goes down soon, it's not too bad because any stray back airs and such should take a KO. But Ling just never falls for like the fake stuff, and that will lead to game number 2. Ling up 2-0 in the count. You saw that smirk he had? What is he? Okay, all right. I got questions, all right? That headset has 2 sides to it, okay? There's 2 sides to where that cable sits.
Don't ask.
And yet-
Ling just does. He doesn't think about it.
He could, without having it tug, he could just have it on the other side.
Maybe he's not aware of it. Also, maybe he just doesn't care. I mean, not the most important. I do think that Zeke is playing a bit too trigger happy.
I can agree with that. I think the problem is that everybody else was playing into his trigger happy behavior, that now he's run into that extremely defensive wall that he's just not prepared for it right now.
Yeah, and the better you get, the more important it is that you're able to just kind of flip that switch. It's paramount.
That's honestly a majority of that's a majority of this game. Like, a reason why so many characters that are quote-unquote low tier can still win is because people just have incredibly good neutral and good patient play. You can only get so far though with said low tier if you are constantly swinging, because you have weaknesses. You have whiff punishable options, and a character like Peach will abuse them. That being said though, Zeke was cooking straight to 96 prior to finally getting hit.
Yeah, and that's that thing, right, where that's the difference between the low tier and the top tier, is that Ling able to just kind of go for that true combo and essentially even it up, while Zeke making those several reads in the interaction wins to be able to.
And I highly respect Zeke going for that. Oh, not one but two. Wrong. He started off the round with that stock with 58% done to him. That is immaculate amount of extra percent.
No pun intended.
What? 58, 66. Okay, starting to rack up. And Ling is misspacing. Like, he's usually really good at kind of getting around those, and Zeke is fully capitalizing on just catching the distance.
I love that mix that he gave on that recovery there. Ling's been kind of just waiting for him to press the button way too much, and at this point, he's starting to react. You saw that he waited for the land. If that was not smashed, that would have been it. But
ooh, perfect tech up and dodge back into the stage 2, but he's going to get back down first doubles back air. Oh, smart. I think Ling was trying to bait a counter out of him because that's the most obvious play there. He didn't, though, and he gets a stock. And he's one good sequence away from getting to this to a game 4.
yeah, this is right here. This is the percent. This is where dreams are made of. This is going to happen? Oh, no.
Downer comes away, takes that dream away. That also caught his jump, so he's going to just die to that. The second one wasn't even necessary. But
yeah,
now...
That's just a habit thing, right? Him recovering, Little Max going for that dare to extend that recovery, and I really feel like he's going to have to wait and just watch the turnip.
Well, I mean, he's got Dot Eye's jab. One, try to catch a roll in. He's still looking good here. Gets the throw, down throw, going for the platform mix-up. No one said he tried to go for the jab lock. I like the idea of it. Actually, no, that was Nair. So he would have gone for Nair up B in that situation, not the jab lock.
And with just this one conversion, Ling almost brings us back to even, but this is looking close. I'm seeing Zeke with this dub right here.
Right, his instant turnaround game is crazy, but Ling just walking up to him. Oh, he misses the fair, so he's still in it. That's going to get him to game number 4 as Zeke keeps the run alive, and he does not go down just yet.
And you can tell from especially just getting down with that fastball air dodge, tripping up Ling, because he hasn't been really doing it as much this set.
I'll tell you, Ling would have won that game if he just turned the headset around. This cable is driving me crazy.
If it gets reset, maybe you could tell him.
No, if it gets reset, he's going to be so mad he ain't going to let me talk to him, bro. All right, well, kudos again to Zeke, who, A, is here in top 2. After not only beating Blitz, but beating Zoo after losing to him earlier. And then, wait, did he lose to him earlier? Yes, he did. And then here, again, he's fighting up against Ling, and he got the game on the board, so he's not looking bad.
And at this point, we're going to go to town. And this stage can be a nightmare, can be a dream come true once those flats get out the way. But you know Ling, especially because he lost, he's petty. I don't know if y'all know Ling. Ling can be petty. And this is one of those times where he's like, yep, I'm going to camp you.
Anybody who has ever been around Ling for an extended period of time knows that he will do stuff out of spite afterwards. Every time. And so far, now that the FD variant has come out, you said it before, like this could be a dream come true stage. Dude, you did not just do that. I wish for his sake that would have killed. That was, you don't ever see Little Mac go all the way up there for like an up B like that.
The good thing, too, right, is it's going to make Ling second-guess some of these approaches. And maybe that greediness is going to come into effect, where Zeke's going to start punishing him. And there he goes with another bait. Not getting punished, but this is one of those pivotal moments. He's going to have to be able to do something.
Ooh, catches him slipping off the platform. I mean, that is one of the most difficult positions for Mac to get away from, to be honest. Like, he only has so much mobility to get off that platform, and Ling was looking for a 0 to death. He wanted it, and you got to be careful with this. I feel like he's playing a little bit too aggressive going for these offstage gambits. Like, you just need to control stage.
I think he's playing too much at ledge. There are times where he just has not been resetting neutral when he's the one potentially being ledge trapped. And because of that, you know, we're getting into this where he's not going to come back either way.
Yeah, tried to go for I think he wanted the ledge snap off that side B when he jumped off, but he slightly missed it. Of course, those frame 1 jabs, you can't really do much about that. I mean, that one of the few characters that can outbox Peach, funny enough, because Peach is frame 2 jab. So
yeah, at this point, he really wants this stock here, but he's gonna have to play patient. I like the F tilt, waiting for a bit on the mix-up, but Ling knows he just has a shield. The grab's not gonna take Ling that far away.
Ling just needs to. If Zeke can get the KO, oh, he fell out.
So yeah, whether it was SDI or however it may be, Ling, missing his own conversion, and Zeke, I mean, he has to play pretty much perfect for this, and Ling knows this. You see that stall, that's just, he wants that patient to run out.
Of course, the little Mac factor does exist because, like you say, he does have to play perfect, and he's forcing him to approach him. Like we said before, this is the win con. There is no reason to go up there. There's no reason to go down to center stage right now. He has to approach you. He has to do something about you being on those platforms. So that time frame that platform exists there, that belongs to him. And Zeke just tried to meet him for it, and he might die for it. No, the counter comes through. And KO punches on deck, so this is not completely over yet.
Yeah, platform should be leaving anytime soon, and yeah, he's got a few seconds. You don't need a gulp there, bro.
he's trying to scare Ling into an air dodge. Now platform is gone, so now this is the difficult position for Ling. You don't have infinite invincibility at the ledge, so.
Oh, he did. He's on that flat. He gets rid of the jump here. At this point, he just has to kind of let him get cornered, but Ling just wants to stay at ledge. He really doesn't mind.
He just did it, bro. He literally just did it. I was going to say, there's a timeline where Zeke brings this back by keeping KO punch for that last stock, but it doesn't even need it. And now turn up is tossed out. Does grab it. However, he had to burn his air dodge for it. That's the haymaker, and that's going to be Ling solidifying his dub here today. But still, well done to Zeke.
Yeah, that was
honestly, well done to Zeke. Like,
if you saw the way he was playing today compared to the last time he's been here, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
The practice has really been showing.
Oh, yeah, this is the time of day, actually, where I come over here and I start chatting over here because that's one of the few times where I can step up and not be a ghost. Hey, so, still, good. Again, like you said, compared to the previous weeks we've been watching out of him, it's been inconsistent, but it's like Max, so you can only do so much. But he's been consistent with this character regardless. So, second place against Mega Man in a bad matchup. He's someone who he loses to all the time, but I know it's
in our state.
Yeah,
not just regular Mega Man. That's like the mega of Mega Man.
Yeah, like BlitzLuigy has been so good that like taking him out of not top 2 is like kind of nuts. And then Big T's on a tear, beating Zoo after losing to him last week.
And Blitz. I mean, I know they're playing partners, but still, like, you know, he's able to hold that down, and he was doing good versus Ling for the most part. I know he's taken sets off of Ling. We know Big T's able to kind of do these things when he steps up and he's given the opportunity.
Love to see it. Love to see it from all the parties involved. And that'll be the end of us for tonight because that is our last match. So thank you for everybody who tuned in. Thank you for joining me so I wasn't here by myself because everybody who joins on comps are usually playing or doing something, so I can only do so much. But it is what it is. We have a good time. Of course, you could register next week. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. Pre-registration equals more people showing up. This has been proven. We've had multiple weeks in a row, like at least 10 people pre-reg, and we got up to like 20 plus. So keep pre-registering because then we'll get back to 30 plus. Stop waiting for other people to register first. Pre-reg. And also come back.
Winter's a slow.
That's true. It
season.
is winter.
You know, spring coming around, summer coming around. We're going to start seeing it snowball.
It is also kind of major season again. Like, we have a lot coming up. Like, all jokes aside, you know, I'm just glad when people do come through. I appreciate everybody who does tune in, even if you can't make it. But we got Collision around the corner. We got GamerCon around the corner. We got the Dream Hacks are coming up. All the Dream Hacks have like 5K pop bonuses. Don't sleep on the Dream Hacks.
Yeah, even Link's going to Winter Clash. I forget, not Winter Clash, but it's First Attack, the Puerto Rico tournament.
Right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, there's First Attack and everything that'll come later. We're getting into like the hot seat of stuff. So get your games in, get your prep, and get out there. So. Wake up, get out there, right? That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it goes
Joker.
here.
Yeah.
That's how it goes here.
So, anyways, that's it for tonight. Thank you, of course, for hopping on. Thank you for the pizza as well. I'm gonna eat because I haven't eaten in hours. Y'all take care,
Yeah,
and we're
have a
gonna
good
go
one.
ahead and get the raid situated. And that's pretty much it. Also, wait, before I go, I always got to do this. Thank you so much to VGBootCamp for letting us host on their stream. Anything I could do to possibly get your guys' names out there further is what I care about. I don't get paid for any of this, by the way. I know somebody was thinking that I got a bunch of money off of this. I don't. I literally don't make money off of doing this. This is just purely so I could get your names out there. So
Smash Teals are rich. Don't let him mislead you. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
okay.
we've been commentating this in the back of like a Lamborghini the entire time.
Yo, true. Yeah, y'all don't realize this is a big ass party bus. But also, I have to get that updated. It is not 8.7 anymore. It's 5.5. We brought it down so we could get more people out. That is 8.7 because PCs are expensive. So that's why that one is that. And they kind of like it at 15. So make sure you come to. Also, Multiverse Mayhem has doubles as well. And our homies over at Xeno in New York, they have a monthly coming up on the 4th. Make sure you check that out. Xenosaga starts at GG/Xenosaga. I probably won't be able to make it, but if y'all could go out, show them some love and support. They're our neighbors. And shout out to our official school partner that we have, Whitpost Esports. You get 20% off just for being an active member here. Of your entire tuition. That's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars for some people. And online and offline campus, it's not too far from here. It's like maybe 10 minutes from this building off the highway. But you could also, it has one of the biggest online college scenes. And they have many different games, not just Smash. They have Valorant, NBA, 2K, Madden, Overwatch, Rocket League, Halo, and upcoming multiverses from what I'm hearing. So there is a lot of options. Make sure you check that out. And shout outs to, of course, Denny. You can talk to him about the program at Denny, #3752, and jmartin at post.edu. And that's it. All right, now we're done. Now we're done. One more time on Hindsight. Everybody can find Hindsight at, what is it? Hindsight underscore, right?
Double underscore.
Okay, Hindsight, that's right, double underscore, because otherwise you'll get a bot or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, let me
Name is taken.
let me get out. Almost forgot to give out the predictions there.
Yeah.
There we go. Boom. Predictions to Ling. Thank you, everybody. I love and appreciate all y'all. You already know. And until next time, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.